everyone, it's Angela Irene with Aged Goodness. Thanks so much for being here today. We have a Goodwill Bluebox. This one is from New Jersey. We've had a lot from the southern states, so we haven't had one up north in quite a while. Let's take a look. Oh, it's in a bag. All right, well, here's our first impression. Let's get into it. Let's get started with the box. We had beautiful small pieces. Let's start with this one. It's a beautiful brooch by Seagull, Pewter. We've had several of their pieces before. They're out of Canada. I mean, just look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that piece. This one is marked Monet. It looks like it has been well loved. I mean, the gold isn't in too bad of shape, the tone here, but looks like the faux stone is a little scuffed, but still pretty though. This is a great dimensional piece. You can tell when you flip it over, I mean, how much dimension this piece has. It is fun. It's funky. I love it. This one is Jerry's. It has that look, doesn't it? And it is in beautiful shape. I mean, look at how nice and shiny that is. All right, the little bug. This was sort of bent. You can kind of see it's sort of, you know, it's not really straight anymore, is it? A little tone loss here and there, but still, you know, hey, if that is your deal, it's still pretty cool. We ended up with a few. I mean, these are some of the nicer enamel earrings. Yeah, it's been a long morning already, gang. Ring. Look at the beautiful colors. I mean, they could have made that all like one color, but they made a great bouquet. I mean, I love it. This one is a little different, that it has the butterfly very forward on that. And you can tell this one has a lot of metal to it as well. Also very pretty. I'll save this one for last because it is definitely unique. Look at all of the rhinestones in that floral design. And again, this piece too has some hefty weight to it. All right, this is the first spoon, or well, this one actually would be a fork ring, that they took the tines and they wrapped it around a glass pebble. I mean, this looks very, you know, like brutalist to me. I mean, look at this thing. Someone took some time and effort to put that together. Funky and cool all at the same time. Telling you, this box was meant to be sent to us. Look here, our spirit animal showed up in threes. I mean, cute stuff in here. Let's start down here. This little necklace, gold tone, but it has the cutest little enameled heart as the centerpiece. This one looks like a little tablet. Has a really ornate little glass bead here, almost like an evil eye. And I'm not sure what the writing is. It's definitely in a different language, but it's totally adorable. This one is really long. We have this little elephant. And each little section is like wire wrapping and a glass bead. But I mean, this necklace is long. And I think the elephant is in bone or a faux bone. Totally adorable. We have cord and a very lightweight owl. This one reminds me of, you know, how many licks does it take to get to a Tootsie Roll? That's what he reminds me of. This one is a little heavier with the shell inlay. Also fashion. Nice little chain. And this one is just stinking cute. I'm sorry. Reminds me of a mermaid. Articulated, but it looks like a tail. And then we have this large, kind of a larger gold tone necklace. But just look at this cutie. I know, I think someone should have marked that. He's really adorable. And it was almost like this little group was meant to be. This vignette, I'm telling you what, this black and clear rhinestone. I mean, this is a great stretch bracelet, but look at these earrings. Black and white. They're concave, so they're not too heavy, but they've got some nice weight to them. And look at the size. And that sparkle, I mean, as soon as you move them, they sparkle. And then, not to be outdone, here is a little stretch ring in the same nice and tight, same color palette with the clear. And then this one could be on the other hand. Nice weight on this one, but look at how nice they sparkle. Not to be outdone, look at the brooch. It's not marked. It's newer, you know, from the look of the back. And then I think these earrings might match because the rhinestones are similar. But again, nice size. Frame the face on both sides. They are opposite each other. They're not identical. And then to have something really, really cute and fun, here is a camera with enameling, and the lens is a rhinestone. And it's on a nice silver tone, beautiful chain. I don't think this has been worn. So talk about, you know, pop and sparkle. Think New Year's. And not to be outdone, obviously 4th of July is stepping up. Their two pairs of earrings are very different. These are enamel, little articulation, again, fashion. And these are acrylic or plastic. But great size. I mean, very patriotic. And of course it goes with the bracelets. These are all stretch. These are plastic beads. We've got 2 in the blue, got the red, and then the white. I mean, that is one fun group. Box also had a nice arrangement of necklaces, bracelets. I mean, it was pretty well thought out, this box. These look like clay beads with some gold, some really pretty gold stone. And this one has a little coin. Has sort of a matching one. This one here has the same style, except this one has these little spacer beads that are leaves. Aren't those pretty? This one is gold stone, and you know, I think this one you can kind of see probably needs to be restrung. There are 2 unakite. This one also I think needs to be restrung, but it has this nice big skull here too. And then this one, again, this one doesn't need to be restrung. It's pretty good. Goldstone, the unakite, and this one has a little love medallion. This one has like the end sticking out, so I'm going to say, you know, this is stone, needs to be restrung. This looks like a combination of both stone and clay. To me, yeah, this one might need to be restrung as well. But, you know, if you took these, this is a great spacer bead. It's a little snake. Again, I think maybe restrung. But if you bought the lot, I mean the whole thing, look at all the beads you could have. Glass, feels like glass pearls, and definitely glass blue beads. That one certainly needs to be restrung. This one, lapis, and I'm not sure what this coated black bead is, but the coating is starting to come off the black bead. So I would take these just for the lapis beads. And same thing with this one. These look like either dyed agate or aventurine. And again, you can see the space here. But a great assortment of actual stone and glass beads. And some beautiful fashion bracelets. We have this cuff. It has like the little kickstand action going on here. This one is marked. It's MX. Not sure I've heard of that brand. But they look like, you know, turquoise color. And I love the fact that it has the little kickstand to help you get in and out of this bracelet. Beautiful cuff. This one reminds me of Brighton. It still has beautiful stretch left in it. Great color. This one has the cat's eye beads. And they each have a different treatment. Looks like this one has got the checkerboard faceting. This has more of a, almost like a traditional emerald cut. And these two have, I'm not sure what exactly the pattern is, but it's etched in. Really nice shape. And then this one is my favorite. I will probably keep this one. It's nice, it's big, it's chunky, it's funky. I love it. All of this enameling, and then, you know, with that little pop there of the rhinestones. I mean, you can tell, look at the thickness here. I mean, this thing is big. I don't think I'll, you know, I don't think I can let this one go. I love that. And we had a few marked bracelets. We have this little gold tone clear rhinestone, and it has, I don't know this mark. It's either a funky V or a number 2. So it's pretty interesting. Pretty though. This one is Leah Sophia. It's marked on the back. The rhinestones, the faux leather, adjustable. This is fun. I think this is faux leather. The little magnetic closure. That's just cute. Shell inlay. We've had quite a few of these lately. This is just a really cute little bangle. Looks almost like silver and gold, the way they've got it going on here. And this is an older style clasp. Feels like it's cold, so maybe enameling. It's really, really pretty. Not often we find a matching set. This one is fun and funky. We have the clip-on earrings with the rhinestones. They still have the little foam padding on them. And then the necklace. I mean, that is just fun. I think you'd enjoy wearing that. And I think this bracelet was in the box. Nice stretch. I think that would actually, you know, actually go pretty nicely. Or there is this big old humongous cuff. I think that would be fun and funky to go with that as well. And these two little necklaces would probably go nicely together. This one is 2028, and it has some great faceted little black beads and an extender, so you don't have to wear it, you know, as a choker or collar, maybe a little bit longer. And this one has black seed beads, and then the two-tone glass beads with the open smoky gloss on the one side, and then the metallic look on the other. I think these two together make a great duo. You know, certainly in the running for one of my favorites, a triple strand glass bead. We have this bright faux gold insert clasp. It's not marked. See the color of these beads, this navy. And then let me get close up on these. Just look at the beautiful design, the intricate design on these glass beads. And then here's that closure. This really is a beautiful, beautiful piece. This one I really thought would be marked Japan somewhere. It has that look, the faux pearls in that really nice golden color. And, you know, they're lighter weight. They're not glass. And then we have these spacer beads with the rhinestones, but they're flat. A lot of times these are going to be round. So this just screams older. Either it was made that way intentionally, or it just happens to be a much older piece. Now this next one, I'm not sure the mark. The hang tag has like this little swooping heart, and then the inside, it doesn't really look like a clover. It looks more like a spade from a deck of cards, so I'm not sure. This is multi-strand. Each one of these links here, let me get this jump ring here. Each one has this whole little group of chain. So if you're not like overly in love with this, look how much chain is here. Look at this. Let me spread it out. It's a ton, but it has a great look. It does have an extender. So, I mean, white sweater and this, that's a statement. It has been quite some time since we found anything by J. Crew, and this box happens to have 3 pieces. The first 2, very similar, has that statement necklace piece. This is the lighter of the 2. This is certainly the heavier of the 2. This one features the Aurora Borealis rhinestones. Here's the back. I mean, nice substantial back. Almost reminds me of like a Stella and Dot piece. This one has some weight still. Here's the hang tag. Nice extender. Beautiful colors. And this one, because it has a couple extra stations, It has a little bit more weight to it, and this one has almost like the opalite marquee here. And again, same backing, that nice hefty backing. And both of those are in beautiful condition. Okay, and here is the third of the J. Crew pieces. You know, we have had several of these in the different colors with the nice big kind of plastic chain. Here is the hang tag over here. Nice gold findings here. And then this awful, awful ribbon. And to me, it doesn't even look like this one may have come on this. The color palette just doesn't quite go. But it's easy to change these out because these are all separate. So you could certainly take that off and still enjoy the chain. This certainly is going to grab your attention. This is perfect for the holidays. The green, the red, that shimmer gold that's kind of like popping out. This is by Bubble Bar. They usually bring it pretty hard. Again, this one, I don't know if it was ever worn, you guys, which is really, really sad. It really needs to go somewhere where it will enjoy a nice holiday party. Just look at that color. Nice articulation, too. It's super fun piece. I know I've had a few favorites in this box, but this one is definitely going to be one of them. It is by Monet. It has these, and you know, they're acrylic beads. Nice graduated, but they have this luster, this shimmer, almost like a cat's eye, chatoyancy kind of look going on here. And it's in this pastel-y pink. It's a nice length, which I love to wear. So I think this one's going to stay home with me. But just look at it. I can't believe they put this in the box. And it's a Monet. Okay, and these pieces are pretty good size. It looks like we may have had an artisan that all of those stone pieces came from. And it looks like we have some really, really nice size pieces. I mean, you could certainly repurpose this. It looks like maybe some mucalite, serpentine. I mean, there's some, just look at the size pieces. These are good size. And it's a nice heavy piece. So if you love something that's really weighty, this would be a good one for you. If you're an artisan, look at all of the focal points that would come just from this one piece. And we had 1 pound of craft. Some broken bits here and there, but I tell you what, this piece here, let me take it out of the bag. Somebody will make something out of this. There are a couple of pieces to it. This enameled piece here, look at this butterfly, the ladybugs. And the necklace continues on both sides. Both pieces are still in here. So you could certainly make something out of this piece and then probably take some of the pieces from the part of the necklace as well. So this is a really, really cute find. But what's in here, it's not too much, but it's a pound and it's nice stuff. And the last group in this box, these are absolutely just fabulous. This earring is marked 925. It's only one, so it's going to end up going in our scrap. This beautiful religious medallion. It is marked 800 on the back. So it's a lower grade than sterling. Nice hefty piece, beautiful piece. Okay, this little cuff bracelet, it says peace. And it is marked JK and sterling right there. Okay, this pair of earrings, boy, are these cute. It has one sterling back and one traditional back. And they're marked 925 CN and then CZ. So we have a beautiful center CZ and then a halo of smaller CZs around it. Okay, these are not marked, but I put this in the end because these are some of the really the prettiest earrings we have found in a very long time. If I can get them here we go. And you don't often see marquee CZs. You just don't see it very often. So these each have 4 marquees separated by a pair of traditional round. And I mean, they have beautiful workmanship. These are not cheap earrings. And then the final piece has got to be my favorite, which is this one. It's marked 925. It is really, really heavy. It was really dirty. I have cleaned this piece up. Look at this checkerboard top. I believe that to be a topaz. It had a little tarnish going on, and it had some gunk all down here where the open work is, where the stone. But it's hefty. It's got a nice band. So I'm going to end up having this one checked out a little bit, make sure it is what it is. And I tell you, that was the find of the box. This whole group was fabulous. You don't expect to find anything like this anymore, and we rarely do. So this was a great, great find. All right, gang, that was our box. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you so much for being here today. We really honestly appreciate it. Until next time, everybody be safe. Take care. We'll see you soon.